Hello world. MK Ultra Mind Control is a word which I am sure many of you must have heard once in your life. But if you don't know, then welcome to this episode of Trap Book. Mind control is not something like hypnotism. It's beyond that. CIA, America's Central Intelligence Agency, aka Secret Investigative Agency, started a project in 1953 very secretly from world's eye, and that was Project MK Ultra. CIA partnered with Army and Naval Intelligence to start funding this project and invested more than 25 million US dollars and 20 years on this project. Testing of MK Ultra was conducted across USA, Canada and United Kingdom. The main intentions of this project was to find out erasing someone's memory and controlling their mind is possible or not. So for that, they used San Francisco's prostitutes as a honey trap to abduct different people from different locations for their MK Ultra project. They injected LSD into their victim's body. Now LSD. What is LSD? Lysergic dithylamide. Well, it's a chemical which is basically used to affect someone's brain psychologically. In other simple words, LSD is used for making people mentally sick. So whenever MK lab scientists injected LSD into their victim's body in higher quantity, results were tremendous. Majority of patients had no signs of their past memory and they were scared to death. And that was not enough. They did number of tortures on their victims, like placing respirator on mouth so that difficulty in breathing, providing number of shocks again and again, one helmet on their head, repeating same recorded voice over and over while their body was in unconscious state so that patients never forget their purpose or task. After all this suffering, they put them to sleep for more than approx 30 days on ventilation. Later on, patient is none other than a living body with no signs of life, just like whole body is paralyzed. Only victim's brain and heart is in barely working condition. After few days of rest, the body will update itself in recovery form. And this is where tricky points comes in. Patients will perform acts against their will and they'll not remember anything of their act later. The CIA's intentions were clear, and now we come to understand the whole logic behind this. All their motive was to provide assassinating hitmen's, slaves, remote control animals, or you can also say programmed animals. In case of hitmen's, just imagine sending a hitman to kill someone. After completing his mission, even if he gets caught by police, then he is already having no signs of his past memory. Government wouldn't be able to extract anything from him. No identity, no past memory, nothing. Not even on lie detector, not even on narcos test. And in case of programmed animals, dogs, monkeys are not bigger threat, but dangerous animals are there with whom you can't hang out, such as elephants, lions, alligators, bulls, etc. And here's the theory behind those experiments. I'm sure many of you must have seen bullfight on television. Bulls who are used in bullfight festivals, most of them are programmed to follow a piece of cloth rather than hurting their trainer intentionally.
Neurophysicist Dr. Jose Delgado was financed by the Office of Naval Research. In this experiment, the bull is sedated. Electrodes are implanted in its brain. Delgado transmits an electronic impulse to the center of the bull's brain. Delgado has remote control of the animal. Recently released CIA documents refer to the feasibility of remote control of animals and that special investigations will be conducted toward the application of selected elements of these techniques to man.
They wanted to do mind control on those who wouldn't do always such things which they were asked to do. Men and women aren't their only victims. They did their experiment on children also. And here's the list of drugs used on their victims: adrenaline, alcohol, amphetamine, and so on. Even in 21st century, Project MK Ultra is still in practice, and very few survivors are there whom we know. There are big Hollywood elites who did this to famous celebrities before their fame, so that after becoming famous, they can do things which these elites ask them to do. But now, I don't want to start a debate that Justin Bieber or Eminem is this mind control or not. And here's the proof. Now, I would like to introduce to all of my viewers to someone who revealed the truth of those lies. She stood in front of media with guts to expose them. She is Rosianna Barr, and she is an American actress who is politician right now.
I mean, I think that there aren't many of us who are brave enough to do that, and I'm just, you know, I'm lucky that I can do it, and I feel that I do it on behalf of many people in Hollywood too. I go to Hollywood parties, or you know, occasionally I go to Oscar parties and things like that, and people, big stars, people will grab me by the arm and take me aside and say, "I just want to thank you for the things you say." And it blows my mind, but that's the culture. It's a culture of fear for sure. You know, and it's a big culture of mind control too. MK Ultra mind control rules in Hollywood. If you don't know, Google that and look into it.
Now, if you have any questions like what's wrong in this, Hollywood elites are using MK project on American celebrities. It's their problem. What's our loss? Then people like us, middle class citizens, and others will also get affected sooner or later. But I can't talk about all that in this video because it's already a big one and first video of this channel. You'll have to wait for upcoming videos. Now, you have any queries or discussion, be my guest in comment section. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Next video coming soon. Till then, stay tuned. Sayonara.